back. No viewers for now, but that's okay. It gives me time to figure out my audio settings. Looks good for the most part. I should probably turn it down a little. There. I think that's good. We're just gonna continue off of where we were last week. So we got the Pineco in the back. I don't think we're gonna get any new encounters. We're gonna do Morty today, and probably get to Olivine, but leave it there. Then we'll do Chuck and Price in one sitting, and then we'll do Jasmine and Rocket hideout stuff. But first things first is we clear the bug catching contest. And we can only really do that if we find a... Maybe I should have kept one of my Pokemon under leveled actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have Repel Tricked during the bug catching contest to make it a lot easier, because if I run into a Caterpie, I'm kinda fucked. Concurrent viewers. Hold on, we got a viewer? We got one in here? So... let me actually look at the... hold on a minute. Let me look at the... the encounters for National Park. To see if it's even possible to... hell yeah! See if it's even possible to beat the bug catching thing. True, bug catching contest in GSC. Oh, is this just the same? Well, no, here, yeah, okay. So... oh, Repel Tricking wouldn't actually work, because the Pokemon that I want to run into are lower level than the Caterpie or Metapod or... I mean, we're just gonna try. We're gonna see if we get a Blossom. It's basically just running the roulette. If we don't get a Blossom, that's fine. We get a Vileplume then. It's... so reality will accept. Today's Thursday, that means the bug catching contest is on. Yep. Who should my Pokemon be? Probably Oddish, right? Basil. There you go. And we were allowed to Dupes Claws on specifically Beedrill, and that line. Have more than one Pokemon? Yeah. That's okay with me. I do have 20 minutes. It's totally fine. We will not need more than 5. Alright. Let's see. I'm closing my eyes. That's a Scyther! That's huge! That's huge! That's huge! That's huge! Okay. So lucky already. I can't really do much else than Sleep Powder. It will be an encounter. It will count as an encounter, and that's okay. Now I just gotta think. I mean, we'll get to use a Scizor basically in Gen 2. It's probably not any more useful in any later gens. It's totally fine. Hopefully it stays in the ball. And hopefully we win. Hopefully we get the Sunstone. Okay. That's so lucky. That's a 5% right there. Fuck. Come on. Come on. The other fear, of course, is Oddish being in, like, any danger. Because if it starts looking like Oddish is gonna die, we will have to leave the Scyther. And it's okay. That means it's a Scyther encounter for the future, but... I would rather catch this now and at least get an attempt, because this is still not a guaranteed. I think it makes it easier, but it's still, I think, dependent on what the HP stat is. Please stay in the ball. There really isn't much more interesting going on today. We catch... Oh my god. Not even trying now. Woke up. Okay, that's fine. We can get at least one more sleep powder in. Missed a leer. Alright, put right back to sleep. Great, 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 great. Stay in the ball, please. There you go, there you go, okay. Caught Scyther, I'm not even allowed to name it. Okay, then that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Now we find out. Now we find out if we win the contest. And then I gotta look at Blossom's learn set to actually see when I should evolve it. Placing second. Okay, we just straight up win. We straight up win. We straight up win. that's so fire. We get the Sunstone. Unbelievable luck for this run. Okay, so Blossom is guaranteed. Fuck yeah. Yes, we will name it. We do have a Scyther now. I'll name it... I'm thinking Scissor... Probably Cutlery. Just in general, like an all-encompassing name for... Like a kitchen name. Never seen this many people here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them. We could probably train up the Scyther. I don't know if it's gonna be any... It's probably not gonna be useful for Morty. I'll check, though. Scyther, Gen 2. Learns... Wing attack at level 30. Oh, it does get Pursuit! It does get Pursuit. It is a special. It's not useful. It's definitely not useful. It gets False Swipe, so that'll help for catching. And then we can get a Scizor either by like grinding off. I mean, I guess I could use Thief on a Magnemite. I'm gonna be honest. I knew this was gonna happen eventually. I'm just gonna... Can I... There. Okay. Anyway, back to what we were... doing. So yeah, now we have a Blossom guaranteed. We have Ekans about to evolve into Arbok, who I'll definitely teach Dig. Morty should be so fine. I do have 2 viewers. I wonder who the other one is. I think I'm gonna... Let me look at my team. I think I'm gonna keep the Scyther in the box for now. We'll worry about him later. Yeah, we'll worry about Cutlery later. But we do have a second cutter now, I guess. The prodigy of Cupmaster. And then there's Sudowoodo, which is also an interesting encounter. I don't know if I think I'm gonna drop it though, because I think keeping Sudowoodo for Gen 4 is more useful. And I think our account, especially now with Scyther just being like a freebie, just being like lobbed to us, which I will, by the way, save. I will not. We're not redoing that. I don't think we need any more encounters. I think that's all the encounters we need for the rest of the game. Oh shit! I need to go back, don't I? Because I never grabbed the squirt bottle. Thank you. You should always drink water, I agree. Weren't you here like a couple streams back telling everyone to drink water? I'm still on board with that. I still agree with that, but oh my god, get out of here. Sorry about the deleted messages in chat. I have to figure that out at some point, but I gotta focus on the game right now. So we gotta get the squirt bottle, which is over here. There you go. Got it. Got it. Then we'll go heal up. And then Otis should be able to take care of the Sudowoodo without any issues. I mean, hey, I appreciate it. I think, as long as you're not being annoying about it, you're right. Everyone should drink water. It's a good reminder. I have water on me all the time. Don't worry. I'm tapped into the water mentality. I didn't used to be a few years back. I think it's definitely a habit you have to like teach yourself if you weren't taught, but it's healthy and it's important. So I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. And also, I appreciate the view either way. Like that means a lot to me, even if you don't care about the actual like subject. Oh shit. Well, I'm glad I got an encounter here already. Yeah. Well, I mean, Hoothoot would have been a dupe, or like a dupe. Either way, unimportant. I miss my Noctowl. I miss my Noctowl a lot. We still don't have a flyer, by the way. We got a Scyther now, but we still don't have a flyer. But that's fine. So now we're gonna squirt the tree. Yes. Yeah, no problem. The weird tree attacks, and we're not gonna catch it. Sudowoodo is great. That's a sick sprite, but I think it's just more useful because we can't get a Geodude in Heart Gold Soul Silver, so I think having the Sudowoodo there is more relevant. That is a lot of damage, but it would not a crit would not have killed. How much damage is this? Next to none. It did 20. Yeah, I'm in crit kill range. I gotta swap out. Probably just Geodude and then Magnitude. But yeah, this next stretch is gonna be honestly pretty chill. We have space until level 25 for Morty, and then we have more space until level 30 for Chuck. But then from Chuck we need to directly fly to fly to Mahogany to beat Price. Like, there's a 1 level difference there. It goes from... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Run away. Can you run away? Okay, we're not... Oh, there's a cute little animation for it leaving! Oh, that's adorable. I've never seen that. I've always caught it. There's a... That's awesome! Learning new things about this game. Even now, yeah, no, I thought I knew everything at this point. There's no trainers on this stretch. I'm thinking I should probably... I mean, there's obviously the, what are they called? The Kimono Girls. But I think those should be saved. I'll look at their levels, but... Oh, there are some trainers here. Okay. My bad. There are these twins right here. But I think I should do the stretch from Ekritique to Mahogany first, so I unlock it on the map so I can fly to it later. I still don't have a flyer. Which is a little unfortunate, but... We're gonna beat the shit out of this Clefairy. So I think Sudowoodo counts as a route... I mean, I didn't catch it anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're on Route 37. Also, this is gonna take 5 million years. I'm gonna swap out. Give the kill to Tongs. We could catch... If we want a fodder flyer, we could catch a Pidgey. Not at nighttime, though. Not today, but next session if I do it earlier, which I should. We could catch a Pidgey because Pidgey is never useful in any gen, period. And I don't think we used it. No, we used the Fearow, I'm pretty sure. No, we used Sunbird in Gen 1, but it was not a Pidgeotto. If only Slicer could learn Fly. That would make things a bit easier. I'm confident that we live this. Oh yeah, we're so fine. We're so fine. Alright, there's one more Drowsy on this route. I'm just gonna Quilava to Drowsy. The power of Drowsy. No, I do have to figure out who are... I think it's gonna be Pidgey. If we need a fodder flying type, it's gonna be Pidgey. Our other option is Lugia, of course, but that's really late. And then, of course, we have the option of not flying at all, which is more time to talk to chatters, which I currently don't have, but I usually do. But I'm used to talking to myself. It's healthy. So this Drowsy's dead. Doesn't matter that I'm asleep. This Drowsy's dead. To the east of Ekritique, you also get... Oh, you get Zubats. I guess a Crobat... No, but we want to save Crobat. I don't know why you considered that. And then we can't use Spearow. Or Fearow. So that's not possible. And... I'm gonna try to get through this grass without an encounter. We got through it, okay. There's Bill, telling us about time travel. Damn, he yaps forever. So, to the west of Ekritique, you get Farfetch'd. I know Farfetch'd learns Fly. That's not necessarily a bad encounter. It is very unlikely, though, because I could run into a Magnemite, which we're not catching. No way in hell. Eradicate, which would be a dupe. Tauros or Miltank, which I wouldn't catch. Snubble, 1%. Meowth. Yeah, it's not looking great for our flying potential here. I think at the end of the day, we just have to walk into the grass and see what we get. I think Pidgey is the play. I think Pidgey is the play. We need a flyer, and I think Pidgey is the play. I think next session we catch one, and today we just worry about beating Morty. I might keep the session short. I might actually just keep this as the stretch, this stretch right here, because we have the Kimono Girls, we have the rival fight, and we gotta get through Morty, which is a difficult fight, because the next stream I can get all the way to Chuck, and then after that I can get all the way to, well, all the way, quotations, to Price. Yeah, we have enough Pokemon to not, like, over-level there, I think. So, now I need to see the Kimono Girl levels. Because I might use Scyther for this stretch. Ekritique. Gen 2. They're level 17. So I should be able to deal with them. I should be able to deal with them with the levels we have right now. Because I don't really like using rare candies before I've dealt with all the trainers I can before our gym. So I think we'll grab Scyther, because it does get Pursuit, and I think it'll do better than, like, Ekans on any of these guys. Well, I do kind of want Arbok ASAP. Who could Scyther even replace right now? Drowsy is pretty useful. Oddish is gonna be great soon with Blossom. Krabby's doing well. I guess maybe the Cutmaster... The Cutmaster could take a break, because the only Pokemon in here that I need to care about is Flareon, and I think Geodude and Quilava both deal with Flareon better than Krabby does. So I'm gonna put the Cutmaster on the bench, and I'm gonna take the Cut Disciple out. Shelving Tongs and taking Cutlery. As it should be, and then we'll Rare Candy Cutlery up quickly. I still can't believe we just got that Sunstone. That's such a good start to this. This is gonna be a legendary run. First time I'm ever using a Scyther. That's not true. I used a Scyther once in my... I did a Bug-type mono run. Not a lock, because back then I didn't know how to do Nuzlocke, but yeah, we can take False Swipe for easier catches later, if we need one still. So just get rid of Leer, I guess, yeah. We might want to teach a Cut instead of Focus Energy. But yeah, Gen 1 has a total of 6 Bug-type lines, and I wanted to do a run where I used all of them, so I traded in... It was yellow, I traded in a Weedle. And it was really fun. It was extremely fun. It taught me how broken Twineedle is for most of the game, which is how I used that for the hardcore Nuzlocke then. Pinsir and Scyther weren't, like, amazing or anything, but they definitely pulled their weight. And let me just make sure I have potions. No, I do not. I need to stock up on those. But Venomoth was pretty fun to use. Butterfree obviously carried in the early game, but it was really the Beedrill show and Parasect Spore, which that was the first time I got to use that. And then I got to use that again. I'll just buy a few super potions, I think. I think that's correct. Hello, Bug Enthusiast. Yes, we did it. You just tuned in? We did it. I caught a Scyther. That was the first encounter, and I got the Sunstone. So Velossum is locked in. Obviously, we could save for Vileplume, which is a better Mon, but I would rather have the fully evolved Mon for the Elite Four. So, did just remind me I should check Blossom's Learn set. It's a Stone Evo, so it probably doesn't get anything. It gets Solar Beam at 55, so that's relevant in the post game, and that's about it. So we will be running Gloom until we get Petal Dance, but that means we get Blossom for the Elite Four. Yes, extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. I agree. Yeah, with the level caps in mind, we will absolutely get Blossom Petal Dancing all over the place in the Elite Four. Which isn't great. Grass types aren't super useful, but it's something. It's something. So, Kimono Girls. I have potions now. Plenty of them. We're gonna move up the super potions. It's better than anything else I can get at this point for grass type moves. Gloom learns... Does Gloom even learn Mega Drain? It does not. Gloom learns literally no attacking moves after... Like, it gets Acid. And I could teach it Sludge Bomb, but I want to give that to Arbok instead, because it's gonna lose the poison typing on Blossom anyway. So it's literally just Petal Dance. And when the Giga Drain TM is post-game, is the Solar Beam TM also post-game? Because I'm pretty sure that's our only other... I don't remember when you get Solar Beam. Yeah, it has no moves. Don't worry, I'm not worried about running a Gloom to the 8th gym. I've done it before, and we have rare candies this time. I don't actually need to grind it up all the way. The power, the magic of rare candies. Where do you get the TM for Solar Beam? Or what is the TM for Solar Beam? TM 22. Oh, he doesn't even get growth? That's really funny. You get TM 22... Oh, there is no... That's not true. There definitely is a Solar Beam TM. I remember there being one. I got one. Route 27. Isn't that Kanto? Oh, that's right before the Elite Four. Okay, so we'll be able to teach it Solar Beam right before the Elite Four when I evolve it into Blossom anyway. So yeah, exactly. I mean, we'll get it early. We'll get it early. But we could be running Sunny Day Solar Beam for sure. Which is a fun thing to do. Anyway, Kimono Girls. Kimono Girls. Alright. They're level 17. I'm not too worried. We're gonna run it. Behind a Whirlpool? Yeah, we'll figure it out. While you were here, I was like running through my flying options, and it really looks like we're gonna have to catch a Pidgey. But it's a Pidgey. I'm not gonna be too worried about it. It's just gonna be able to make later... Honestly, it's a good dupe. Catching Pidgey now so that later games I get to dupe it out. Well, later games, pretty much just Gen 1 and 2. But you get my point. It's probably useful to do right now. I'm gonna send out... We're gonna send out Quilava for this. Even though Flareon has no attacking moves. We're gonna hit it with the exact same... Oh, it already began. It begins. It begins. How much damage is this? That's okay. Yeah, you're gonna miss now? Hell yeah. Point is, we have the Sunstone, which means we have the choice. If we later decide that, hey, we don't need Blossom, actually, or Arbok happens to die or something, and we want Sludge Bomb on Vileplume, for whatever reason, we have the option now. Which is always better than not having the option. Okay, first one dealt with. Mom's calling. We got another useful item, apparently. Probably just a repel. You have Espeon, okay. So this is where I want to use Scyther, I think. None of them have particularly amazing attacking moves. I think you get Confusion at level 16, so... I could do Drowsy as well. Drowsy tanks Confusion. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Drowsy, actually. Sometimes just running Pokemon that resist is better than running Pokemon that are super effective. I've learned that the hard way. We have some Spidef, right? Oh yeah, we're so fine. Okay, and then Headbutt this thing. This is not gonna be a long session. We're doing the Kimono Girls, we're doing Silver, we're beating Morty. But yeah. We're gonna be efficient. Well, we already were efficient, we got the fucking Scyther. And then next session needs to be during daytime, so we can catch a Pidgey at Route 37. And you're gonna start missing Headbutts now. It's like a 60% chance. It's Drowsy's only Spidef. Well, hey, that's something. That's a stat. Sometimes you run into scary special attackers, and then you're like, oh, I need to tank this, and you send in the goat. You send in the guy. She almost had me, guys. Umbreon, okay. Can't attack this one either with Ekans, but it's okay. It's okay. Now we send in Scyther. Or... No, we send in Scyther, for sure. Umbreon's probably the scariest one here. Oh shit! There you go, that's why! Crit wouldn't have killed, but I forgot that is what pursuit. Oh, that's such a sick back sprite. Okay, we're gonna focus energy. And then forget that I didn't teach the disciple cut. Doesn't matter, false swipe does the trick. What is Scyther's learn set again? To see if cut is worth putting on it. I don't think so, honestly. I don't think we need to be running Scyther. I just wanted to show him off a little bit. But I think Scyther should be in the box, and like if we need to catch something difficult, we'll pull it out. And if there's like a tricky... I mean, it does get Sword Stance later, so we might run it for the Elite Four, but for now, Scyther doesn't look particularly enticing. Scizor... We get Scizor as soon as we get Thief, and I don't remember... You get Thief in like a Rocket Hideout, probably, in one of them? So as soon as we get Thief, we can evolve this guy. And then, yeah, we'll have... I mean, we'll probably want Metal Claw instead of Wing Attack, I assume. So we'll probably want to evolve it before level 30. The rest of the moveset is the exact same, I think, yep. Wing Attack isn't good, so I definitely prefer Metal Claw in that competition. So now, what, there's a Vaporeon and yeah, Vaporeon and a Jolteon. We're so fine, we have an Oddish and a Geodude. The Kimono Girl is like such a joke in Gen 2. I'm just like traumatized because they're terrifying in Gen 4. They're so scary there. Watch his Vaporeon just pull out an Aurora Beam somehow. Well, that's not great either. We're at the point in the game where I really wish there were more trainers. We can only use Surf after Morty, right? So there's like no reason, like, because otherwise I would say, yeah, I would go back to like Union Cave to fight those trainers who are much higher level and actually pose a threat, meaning it would also be more engaging to watch. But even then, like, if you only get to use Surf after Morty, then we'll already be at level 25 when we fight them, so... We can do them, sure, next session. Next session is going to be really long, so I'll definitely have to take out a day, or where I'm prepared to play for probably 3 hours. Because we're going through Olivine, going to clear out all the surf areas, and doing the lighthouse, doing the surf routes, and then Chuck. And I'm probably just gonna include the first rocket hideout in the price section. But after price, because we're not gonna be able to go through it and stay in the level cap. So I have to do price first, but then do the rest of the yeah, it'll be fine. Because Claire, what is Claire's level cap? It jumps up to 40. There's so much space in between. Levels in Gen 2 are so fucked. Okay, the last one's a Jolteon. Yeah, we're just gonna keep our Ekans up front. I still haven't figured out why Hoot Hoot isn't showing up on my death screen. It worked last time, but it's not there this time, so unfortunately Timer's not gonna be wishing us good luck. That's a cute Jolteon sprite. It's his paws are like mid-act. Silver sprites are so good. I can keep repeating it, but it's true, it's true. And you're my only voice of reason here right now. There's no other viewers. How long do we want to wait to evolve Graveler? Just grab Golem immediately? Because Magnitude, you're dead. You're fucking dead. I think I definitely want to wait with Golem at least until after Morty, because I think it would make Morty a little too easy. But probably like just after Morty, right? Like we beat Morty and then we evolve it into Golem. Okay. Also, do we teach it self-destruct? Because there's a real chance for misclicks here. I don't think we need this. Because we have Rollout, we have Defense Curl, and then we'll get Rock Slide, right? Does Graveler learn Rock Slide on level up? Probably not, considering Gen 2 learn sets. It gets Earthquake, of course, and then it gets Explosion later. If we want someone to explode, we have Pineco. That's what we don't want self-destruct. I think if we get to a point where we need to blow up a Golem, it needs to be like at Lance or something, or maybe even at Red. In which case we'll have Explosion by then, and not self-destruct. So just yeah, stop learning self-destruct. We don't need this right now. All right, Kimono Girl's dealt with. I am good at Pokemon, and now we're gonna grab Surf. Imagine having Rock Slide in Gen 2. It would be awesome! Yeah, I'll probably replace Rock Throw later with Explosion then. Because we'll have Rollout, Defense Curl, Earthquake, and Explosion. It just means that there's a real chance that I accidentally blow us all up. Alright, that was a nice little adventure for Scyther, but you're going back in the box. The Cut Master needs to come back out. The real Cut Master. I love this guy. I love Krabby so much. Did I even grab Surf or did I forget to? Whatever, I'll go get it. Oh, a Super Potion. Great. Thanks, Mom. I'll go look at the rivals levels. I don't think there's any other trainers for me to fight here, so... Okay, he's level 20. We don't have to level up. He runs Haunter, then Magnemite, Zubat, Croconaw. Croconaw's scary, for sure. The other three aren't really. I think Oddish only evolves at level 25, right? So I'm not going all the way up there. Oh no, Oddish is level 21. Oh, we're evolving Oddish before this fight. I should have already done so. Yeah. I should have already done it. I should have... Yeah. I mean, we totally can, right? I'm gonna grab Surf. Krabby learns Surf for sure. Wait, I already grabbed Surf. Okay, I'm like zoning out. I have it, right? Yes, I do. Great. Teach that to Grabby. Great. Our HM Goat. All he needs is Surf and Cut. Get rid of Bubble. And I'll test if I can surf right now, because if I can, then we're gonna backtrack. If I can't, yeah, I can't surf yet. I'm thinking. I mean, I guess I could grind on wild Pokemon. No, but I can't use these wild Pokemon to the south, because that's where I get my Pidgey. Is there anything in the Burnt Tower I care about? Like Magmar? No. Yes? Wait, but we're running white too, right? Because we already have the Electabuzz. So we don't care about Magmar, realistically. Unless we want to use it in Gen 4. Which is also, like, better than here, so either way we wouldn't catch it here. And then there's, like, Coughings and shit that blow up, so... I'm just gonna use the Rod, I think. Fish up some Mons here. There's no important encounters in Ekritique. Ho-Oh counts as Tin Tower anyway. Because we're definitely using Ho-Oh in the post. Oh, Old Rod, there is a 15% chance for a Poliwag. Do we want to catch that? I mean, or do we... It's one of those encounters that you also want to save, right? For efficiency's sake. Like, in case Krabby dies and I really badly need a good surfer, so I catch the Poliwag. Annoyingly, that's... And also I can guarantee it by surfing. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste this encounter either. Just fucking use the rare candy, it's fine. Otherwise we just have to backtrack all the way, and that's just gonna waste time, so... And if we're using rare candies, then I'm getting the whole team up to 21. We got Gloom. We had 2 viewers for 1 second. Yeah, probably not, but it might be useful here. I think it's just better to save. Okay, Quilava learns Quick Attack. Is there anything? Yeah, Tackle. Duh. There you go. Okay, and it's gonna send out Haunter first, so we wanna... We wanna run Geodude, right? Or maybe Ekans? I mean, Ekans would tank everything it has, and it also has Bite. I'm gonna believe in Ekans. We're gonna believe in Ekans. Yeah, I could evolve into Arbok, but I feel like it's more satisfying as a reward for winning this fight. There you go. I completely forgot the layout in Gen, like for Burnt Tower in Gold Silver, because I'm so used to it in Crystal. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass again. Ray William Johnson? You have no idea what's coming. If you curse us, we're just gonna switch out. It's fine. Bite. Curse. Okay. Great start. How much is Bite gonna do? Crit. Bite's gonna crit. Watch this. Okay. That's not... And we already take the curse damage. Yeah, I'm not... But I could get the kill. Hold on. Bite is definitely gonna kill here. What else does Haunter have at level 20? Can it kill us? Because if it only has Lick, I'm not scared. I can stay in one more turn. But if it has like Mean Look, well, then I would also win. Oh, but if it has Mean Look, I'm fucked. Because I could not switch out even if it dies, right? How does Mean Look work in Gen 2? It does have mean look. It doesn't have anything else. Probing stare that prevents the target from escaping until the attacking Pokemon is gone. Yeah, because I remember... Stay in. Easy. Didn't even mean look. Sometimes you just gotta send it. Sometimes you just gotta send it. Alright, and now we swap out before Ekans dies to Curse. Unbothered. Magnitude. Okay, that's a little scary, but we're still gonna Magnitude, and you're gonna die. Magnitude 6 might be enough. It's 4 times effective. There you go. Easy. Then Zubat. Not even concerned. Just Rock Throw. Croconaw, I am concerned. You're gonna Water Gun, so we're gonna get a free switch into Gloom. And then we're just gonna have to... We're gonna Sleep Powder and then Absorb, because I'm not dumb. This has been, this started as an extremely unlucky run, and quickly turned into maybe the luckiest Gen 2 run ever. I'm just waiting for it to bite me in the ass. It's very likely. Yeah, I'm not worried. Until this thing learns Ice Punch, which is not anytime soon. It's never. I'm not scared. Yes, it does usually. It has Rage, though. Rage is probably its scariest move, because if it just starts stacking those... This is Gen 2 Rage, not Gen 1 Rage. So Leer with Rage is maybe something, but I don't know. I have Sleep Powder, so it was never gonna, get off. Are you gonna wake up? No. Nope. Fast asleep all the way through. GG. Oh no, there's still a Zubat left. What am I gonna do? Big Zubat moment. Drowsy? And if the Leech Life gets too scary, I'll go to Kulava. What? Okay, Confuse Ray is a little annoying. I should have put a... For Silver fights, I need to use my bitter berries. He's always gonna have some fucking... Oh, he has Bite! And that's nothing. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't... Yeah, I'm definitely swapping out before he mean looks me. Go right back into Geodude. How much damage is that? Ooh. Oh, we died to a crit. The whole team's gonna come out at this rate. I underestimated Zubat. Special Bite doesn't help Geodude. I think now we're good though. I don't think it can do anything now anymore. It can. We're gonna power through this. You're gonna hit the Ember, and it's gonna be okay. There you go. Yeah, I mean now we've won the war of attrition. Like even if we hit ourselves, it's fine. Yeah, no, we win. There you go. Okay. Everyone gets XP. So, he keeps calling us a wimp. Us. He keeps calling me a wimp. Even though I'm the GOAT. And I prepared for the fight. Prepared is a strong. I used Ekans. I have a bike. Use the bike. Should I wait with Raikou and Entei? I don't remember. Do you have to do it here? Or is that only a crystal thing? Because if you don't have to do it, I would rather not add them to my encounter table when trying to catch other stuff. Because I'm definitely not using them. They're just gonna steal my encounters away. So just enter the gym. And just to make sure that I don't get jump scared by like some stupid high levels. Ecruteak Gym has... First guy's got 5 Ghastlies at level 16. Definitely not ideal, but I can deal with that. If they all curse, it's fine. Can I inflict any damage? I mean, you don't believe in the Ekans. This is the true test for Ekans, because if every single one of these Ghastlies curse... No, but they can't all curse. It can't stack. Yeah. I mean, this first Ghastly might curse, kill itself, and then I don't even take any damage. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, there's one Ghastly. And then we level up. Okay, Spite. That's so fine. I lost 2 PP, oh no. If we get to level 23, we probably won't, but if we do, we get Glare early. Which is so whatever, but... Another flinch. I'm so happy to be spreading Ekans propaganda. This feels good. This feels good. This feels correct. Because nothing in Gen 2 works, that's why. Hi Retna, glad you could make it. Yeah, we're just barely not gonna level up, unfortunately. It's okay. We'll get Glare at level 25 instead of level 23. Whoa, what a big deal. Oh no, curse! No! What am I gonna do? Big R-block moment. Let's go. That's goat right there. Oh, look at that sprite. I can already tell. That's Silver Sprites. I want to make out with them. I want to make out with Silver Sprites. Like usually the tail is like coiled around, like in a half circle at least, but this one's just going all the way back. They're so creative. They're so creative. I love them. Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. I'm not scared of these haunters. Okay, I might be scared of these. There you go. There you go. So this woman is clearly dying. Like, she's... I love that sprite so much. Why did they make her look like she's... Look at that back sprite! That's so cool! That's so cool! Oh, I love this thing! Are you gonna curse? Not even gonna curse. Too scared to curse. You're not ready. You're simply not ready for the Arbok. And now that Arbok has an actual attack stat, we're teaching it Dig. I should probably already be running Dig. Because I'm gonna be one-shotting the rest of this shit. Yeah, I'll do that. It is! No, but look at the shading! Look at the shading. We got 3 different oh, it's like you don't get it. You don't get it. I will glaze purple circles on the Game Boy Color until I die. The one time I played a Johto game was Heart Gold in high school. Bought it. Yeah. See, don't remind me. I used to own Soul Silver and Black too. I don't anymore. Someone stole them from me, and I'm never getting them back. But just rebuying them. The idea of having to rebuy them terrifies me. I don't have that money. I will never have that money. Unless, of course, this kicks off, which, you know, with 3 viewers, might as well, right? I can already open a Patreon, you know? No, I'm hopefully one day. I'm gonna keep this up. This is something I love doing. The big thing I remember is that there are no wild ones with an actual base level. Yeah, no, and the thing is that Heart Gold Soul Silver are better games in every other aspect, but specifically the level curve issue is worse than in Gen 2, because at least Gen 2 somewhat makes up for it with static speed and the badge boost. Which both, like, static speed is so much stronger than EVs in Gen 3 onwards, and badge boost, you know, is gone in Gen 4. So it feels that the gap feels so much bigger in Gen 4. But, you know, Gen 4 does give you so many better, like, options. Oh no, Mueslilocke. Anyway, the evolution options are. I lost my track. Anyway, point is, I prefer Heart Gold Soul Silver for the most part, but the level issue is very noticeable. Nightshade is scary. Just bite. I still haven't played anything on your Nintendo. The fact that you're calling it a Nintendo doesn't help your case. But you'll find something one day. Play Pokemon. I don't know. Hop on something. I miss that thing. I miss that console so much. I need to get another 3DS as well at some point. And once Pokemon Bank dies, don't remind me. Don't remind me. That was the most depressing news I've heard. Fuck. Even less reason to buy cards as you lose to cope. Yeah, but it's not cope. The physical media. First of all, just owning the games feels good. I like having them on my shelf, and I owned every single entry from Gen 4 to Gen 7. No, Gen 8. Up until they were stolen from me, and I'm going to buy them again. I like having my games physically. I think the 3DS is the greatest console of all time, and if I can have any games on that, I'll get them. But yeah, it sucks that I won't be able to transfer them anymore. Like, I don't know what to do. I have so many Pokemon in bank, and now they want me to pay for home. Like, I wish they at least came up with a system to just use home to transfer everything. Because the main issue is just they don't want to keep the bank services up anymore. But, like, if you're just using home for everything, just let me use the 3DS to... Yeah, of course, no. Scalpers are awful. They're the worst, and like... It's really hard to find those copies anymore at a reasonable price. And I'm gonna have to work my ass off to get those. The games back that I owned. They were my games. I missed them. I love the animals, thank you. It means a lot. The bank thing just pisses me off. I don't like thinking about it. I have a lot of Pokemon right now. I was about to, like, well, I'm in the middle of filling all the dexes in each gen. And I was gonna do Gen 3 on the Switch, because it's, like, you know, official hardware instead of emulation, which, like, is the whole point of me filling these dexes, is so I have access to these Pokemon on official hardware. But, you know, I was gonna do Gens 4 through 7 on the DS, and I still will. It just makes it a lot harder to transfer them. Like, I'll have to basically... I'll only be able to keep the Mons in 4 and 5, between 4 and 5, and then eventually maybe if I get the GBA cartridges, I can... I don't know, I don't want to think about that either. And then, you know, the ones in 6 and 7, between 6 and 7 as well. Which sucks, it really sucks. And of course, I can use, like, less than legal means. Unfun fact, my Emerald and Fire Red. Yeah, that's a very common occurrence. That happened to a lot of people. Okay, I gotta focus now because we're gonna have to. Well, I mean, we're almost done with the stream. It's almost over. Even though we just got it rolling, I didn't have much time today anyway, so I'm really happy that there wasn't a lot to do here. But we're gonna level up the whole party, of course. But I don't think we're gonna need to use them. I think Arbok's gonna be able to handle this on her own. Oh shit. Stomp Master? I mean, get rid of Harden. That's for sure. Yeah. Well, I mean, more common with GBA. I know DS bootlegs were common too, but the GBAs were a lot more common. And it's a lot harder to tell with those as well. With DS games, you generally can tell if they're bootleg once you're like experienced enough. But yeah, no, definitely, it sucks. And I got them at a cheap price because I got them over 10 years ago. Well, not over. I got them around 10 years ago. It still pisses me off. I wish I could find the person who stole them and just have a stern talking. Don't steal. Not from people. Steal from companies. You're allowed to steal from companies. That's okay. Companies can... They have the means to make up for it, but regular people... Not a good idea. Next session will probably be on Wednesday again. Either Wednesday or Thursday. Middle of the week, pretty much, because I want my... Oh, shit, yeah, now we got the Graveler. Okay. Because I want the beginning of the week to be FNAF stuff for now. End of the week is GTA, which I got another really fun video coming out. Shorter, but still really excited for that. And then streams here. I'm gonna do it earlier. Can't be at 6, because I need to... I need to use the fucking daytime mechanics of Gen 2. So it's gotta be during the daytime so we can catch the Pidgey. A white 2 card costs 150, and then there's obvious bootlegs being... Yeah, exactly. No, I'm aware of that. I need to basically pay the same amount of money I paid for my Path of Radiance copy that I got. Which I do... It is a legal, real copy. I paid like 130 or something like that for my French Path of Radiance, which works on my PAL Wii, of course, but it was worth it. And I would say, if it's a game you care about, it's absolutely worth it. Just owning it and being able to play it on official hardware just feels amazing. But for me specifically, it feels like shit because I already bought those games. I already spent money on them, and now I have to spend more for no reason. Yeah, no, of course. I know that's the big issue, is that people that are getting into the series are like, oh, this is actually not that bad, and then they buy it, and then it's not. It fucks them over. Yes, we're gonna get rid of, I think, Stun Spore. I don't think I'm ever using Stun Spore over Sleep Powder. No, it's actually fun, because my Path of Radiance is French, and my Radiant Dawn, which I got for free, incredible, by the way, just from a friend who had it, who didn't care about Fire Emblem, so that's incredible, is German, so it's really fun. They're like a fun little couple, and I'm playing them in English. I think I'll just get rid of Sleep. Yeah, Stun Spore is probably more useful than Sweet Scent, so whatever. Goodbye to Sweet Scent. We're gonna have to stock up on rare candies next session. I'll do that in Pika Hex before I start the next stream. And now we get Glare, which is probably better than Wrap, I assume. I don't think I'm using Wrap. It had a random reprint run in 2014, 2015. I did not know that. That's really funny. Yeah, the Wii, even long after the Wii, like, they stopped making mainline Wii games, it was still going. It was still getting a random, like, I'm pretty sure we got Just Dance Wii games until, like, 2020. Like, there was some random bullshit that they just kept pumping out, so that doesn't surprise me too much, actually, but that is really funny. Do I have any items that I want to use? I mean, really the scariest thing here is Gengar. I don't know if I one-shot Gengar with a dig. I'll obviously one-shot everything else with a dig. Let me look at Morty's team. Yeah, he has a level 25 Gengar. The other 3 Mons I'm basically one-shotting. If Arbok goes down in this fight, it'll go down valiantly, and I will not be mad, but I would rather it not. Graveler is obviously a safe play too, but I think Arbok being fast, it's not gonna outspeed Gengar, but I think it might outspeed the Haunters. So we'll be in a better position, I think, if we lead Gengar. I mean, if we lead Arbok. The stats are so whatever. Such a short stream that I haven't updated the, I haven't updated the... like, the layout once. I should probably do that real quick. Put that up to level 25. You're a Graveler now. Put you up to level 25. Graveler does have Quick Claw. That might be useful to put on Arbok, I'm gonna be honest. I think I might want to switch, because I'm not using Poison Sting. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put the Quick Claw on Arbok instead, and then Graveler can hold something random. Krabby's so fun, yeah, I agree. PokéLink update is great because you don't have to change the like other settings when you evolve a Pokemon anymore. Like it remembers the name and everything. I think that's awesome. Very convenient. PokéLink is such a good tool. I'm glad. Oh shit! I didn't mean to full screen that. Whoopsie. Those whatever stats look pretty darn good compared to the rest of the. Yeah, no, that's the benefit of getting a fully evolved Mon right now at this moment. But yeah, Quick Claw. Take that off of Graveler and put it on Arbok for now. And like, I guess I have a Paralyzed Cure Berry. I could put that on somebody. Like if I want to swap into Graveler for like a clutch win, and it happens to get licked and paralyzed, then yeah, sure, there you go. It can always happen. And then I probably need to... Do I have an Ether? I do not. How many digs do I have? Because I'm not going to be running out of digs in this fight, right? 4 digs. Okay, yeah, I'm not risking that. We're going back. We're going to go heal. That's why I was able to get a new copy on Amazon back in 2018-ish. Oh, that makes sense! Yeah. Radiant Dawn was playable on the Wii U, of course, so you'd get a worse experience because no transfers, but... yeah, you'd still be able to, like, access it, and then, yeah, okay, interesting. I'm so glad I own both. Like, I love them with all my heart, these copies. I'll get my Pokemon games back eventually. It'll happen. Alright. I think there's no more... I don't think this is one of those fights that you can outsmart, really. I think it's a very, very simple fight. We believe in Arbok Nation. Arbok Nation has brought us this far. It's gonna bring us to the end. And we can save Entei and Raikou, or we can keep them in the tower, so... they don't ruin our encounters later either. Short session today, but extremely productive if we make it without deaths here. Ghastly's free food. I might even just one-shot it with Bite. But there's no reason to try that when I could just dig. Why would I risk that? Arbok's backstory is so sick. I love the shading they use in Gen 2. It's an art form. I need to learn it. I should honestly probably just like look at Gen 2's sprite work for art tips. Cause like it only uses 4 colors, but it still understands coloration really well. So maybe I should like do something similar. Like limit myself with only like 4 colors at a time and try to see how much I can get out of that. That Haunter's dead. Now, do we outspeed the level 23 Haunter is the question. Well, we will not find out yet, because it's Gengar first. Quick Claw? No Quick Claw. Hypnosis? Miss? We win. Thank you, baby. That's that. Hypnosis miss. Oh, you just went for Hypnosis again. Got petty. Got petty. One shot? Not a one shot. Okay, that's why we went to restore the Dig PP. Oh, now you hit it. Now you hit it. No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's deserved. I'm gonna stay in, because if you decide to curse, then... Oh, shit! Is that super effective? It is! Lordbug Nation lives! But we gotta swap out. I forgot about Dream Eater. Shit, that was the whole fucking... Okay. Graveler, save my ass, please. It would have been a free swap. I mean, it still is, but like now I have to... Oh boy. Okay, you miss another Hypnosis. Please get like a high magnitude. 7, I mean, that's fine. That's so scary. We just kill anyway. I forgot how good Graveler stats are. No, I forgot about Dream Eater. I thought it had like Shadow... Like, I thought it was just gonna like spam me with Shadow Ball, which I was like, okay, physical, right? Because that's his TM. His TM is Shadow Ball! I didn't... We have Graveler. Mean look doesn't mean anything. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Arbok stood strong, okay? We didn't lose her. We did it. We beat Morty. Good job, guys. No one died. I'd say you were pretty good, Morty. Well, now we have surf encounters. Next time we're gonna get Pidgey for flight. We can catch up on trainers that any like Uni and Cave and shit. Next session is gonna be a lot longer, basically. We're just gonna make up for the fact that I don't think there's gonna be a GTA video next week, because I'm taking a small break from that, because I have some other plans for that. Well, there's not gonna be a new one. I might make a compilation. Not that you two are watching that anyway. Morty has passed, correct. But yeah, I mean, extremely productive. We got Scyther, we got Sunstone, and we beat Morty. No deaths. I enjoyed the conversations. Honestly, I would keep going if it would keep the conversations alive. I might... You know what? We can hold on to it for a little longer. I am gonna stick to what I said originally. We're gonna go east to Mahogany first, so we have it on the map for fly later. So that when we beat Chuck, we can fly straight to Price and not worry about... I mean, yeah, the journey is gonna happen either way, but this way the trainers are dealt with, so I don't have to like beat them later. Because Gen 2 level caps are so weird that you have to. And I have enough time, it's only been an hour. So let me just look at the route, like what encounters we have. Is there anything I need to care about? Because if not, then I'm just gonna rappel my way through. At nighttime, Mareep, which I think would help in culling encounters later, but also I might want to save that for... We might be shuckling, if we can come up with something funny. Is Mareep a good play? I don't know. We don't have an electric type. It would be a... It would kind of be a direct Gyarados counter later on lands. Because it's just Ampharos learns Thunder Punch and like one-shots it, right? Like, when is Ampharos ever better? We don't really... Oh. Concurrent viewers. Oh, we lost... Yeah, okay. Because the thing is that Mareep helps with culling ensuring Riolu in Black and White too, right? So trying to catch it now would probably be more useful. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Gen 4. Maybe I want to save it for Gen 4. But also Thunder Punch becomes physical there. And I think Ampharos is a special mon. Yeah, Ampharos is a very special mon. Mareep is never good. But like Thunder Punch Ampharos is probably at its best in this gen right now, where it's still a special move, 115 special attack, right? Yeah, and then yeah, no, we're making sure that our elect in Gen 5 is Magnezone and we get Riolu. I'm gonna try to catch it. If it's a Zubat, I'm not obviously catching it. But if we run into a Mareep, I'm gonna actually swap out to Scyther here. Yes. I think we're gonna try to get it now, because it's never gonna be that great. I really like how in Gen 1 we were trying not to catch anything, because those encounters are all really good, while in Gen 2 the encounters are so bad we're trying to catch as much as possible to make dupes later better. We can... I think we can drop... I think we're gonna drop Arbok for now. I think Arbok can take a break. Arbok saw really fun use. We're gonna take Cutlery out. And... who are we gonna replace with Mareep for now? Maybe Graveler? Maybe Graveler. No, but Graveler's always useful. I don't know. Maybe Drowsy? I'll worry about it later. I'll worry about it later. For now, we're just gonna run this team. So... put Scyther up, because we're not using Mareep today. We're only catching it, if we're catching it. Agility. Is agility... I mean, stat boosters are always good, but is agility particularly good on Scyther? Probably better than focus energy. I mean, I'll take it for now, but... Alright, put Basil up front again so we can put it to sleep. I don't know why I even swapped them in the first place. Probably save real quick. And yeah, let's see if we get the Mareep. If not, that's fine too. Got an Ultra Ball here. Oh, there's no, I forgot how much Grass Crystal adds. Okay, whatever. Mount Mortar. Let me see the Mount Mortar encounters. Not that they're anything particularly amazing. Mount Mortar has Machop, Marill, or Marill, sorry. Nothing valuable. I would rather just like hold off on, yeah, for Tyrogue. I mean, no, we want to save Machop for Gen 4. Literally nothing valuable in here. Are you doing Kanto in the Johto games? I am, actually. I was originally not going to, but it's going to be a while before we get to Gen 3 because I want to replay it on my own first to refresh myself on it. So, to pad out the time, I will definitely do Kanto. It could also be Girafarig, which is so good you kind of don't want to see it here. Wait, Girafarig spawns on this route? On 42? I thought it was only 43. Yeah, I think Girafarig is the next route, like above Mahogany. I mean, either way, yeah, you're right. I don't know about anything about Gen 9, I just know Girafarig evolves there, so I assume it's better there. And also probably better in Gen 4 in general. I have Pokeballs, do I have Repels? I also don't know who to give Shadow Ball yet. I don't want to really worry about it too much. Oh shit, I took the Quick Claw, whatever. It's fine. We'll sort out the item stuff later. Do I have Repels? I do, I have 4 Repels. Mareep is on both, yes. I'm only gonna, like... well, we'll see. Whatever. For now... Repel. We're gonna go in this entrance first, because I think there's some items in here that might be useful. Do I still have Flash? Did I ever get Flash? I don't have Flash. Oh my god. Do I have to give some fodder? Oh, maybe Drowsy. I mean, is there anything that I don't care about on Drowsy? I kind of want to keep all of that. Do I care about the items in here? This Pineco doesn't learn Flash. I guess Mareep would learn Flash. We're gonna get Mareep first. We're gonna get Mareep first. Come on. Oh wait, I just used up the repel. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's whatever. Just use up the repel. I'll buy more. Okay, now we find out. Do we get Mareep or not? That is Flaffy. That does count. Also, Gloom does flash, but I don't know. I'd rather keep Stun Spore. I think it's fine. We're gonna flash with Flaffy, who is now on screen, who we are gonna catch. Any names for Flaffy? I'm probably just gonna name it Light Bulb. That can be found in the kitchen. I'm looking at one right now. Also, what moves does this thing have? It does have Thunder Shock. It'll get Thunder Wave, Cotton Spore, all the usual stuff. Ampharos gets Thunder Punch on Evolution. Yep. So fine. We basically get Ampharos this next split because the level cap is 30 now. That's not good. I'm not doing that again. Never mind, I don't know why I was worried. I can absolutely tank another one. Come on, False Swipe. Steel Wool. That's really funny. I like, but it's not. You can find Steel Wool in your kitchen because it's washed. I find it hard to believe Bloom has precious move slots when I just saw its entire learns. You know what? You know what, Scuba Luigi? We're gonna defer to your wise judgment. I'll get rid of Stun Spore. You're right. When have I ever using Stun Spore over Sleep Powder? You're right. Can you land the Sleep Powder, please? Okay, considering all the clutch Sleep Powders I landed earlier, I've deserved this. I've earned this. Catch this thing in just a regular Pokeball. Swash just like Mareep is. That's probably true. There you go. Okay. I think Steel Wool is such a funny name that I almost want to name it that, but I don't want to drop my kitchen theme. So unless y'all got anything better than Light Bulb, I'm gonna go with Light Bulb or Lamp. Nah, it'll be Light Bulb. It'll fit, right? I think it fits. Okay, so we got a Flaffy now. If this guy sees me, it's fine. He didn't, also fine. I'm not going to the Lake of Raged. But I will swap out Scyther for Flaffy. Arbok will be back. If anyone worried about Arbok Nation, Arbok will be back. I just don't see much use right now, but get Light Bulb out. Is it another? Did we get another girl in the party actually? Because we've been like running low on those. We did. Okay, we did. Cool. Love to see that. All right. Gonna level her up to 25. Terrible AI Gen 1 recompilation project that I saw some kind of Gen 1 recompilation. I just didn't know that it was AI. That's really unfortunate. It looked okay. I wasn't ever gonna play it because I like Gen 1 the way it is. I enjoy it, but like I thought giving Gen 1 quality of life stuff seemed really cool, and most of the experimental stuff was optional. But if they use AI, then that sucks. That's unfortunate. Also, I have to get my quick club back. We have a good list of encounters now. Alright, get Basil back. I'm a little out of it, as always. But it's okay. Now we're gonna beat the few trainers that we have here on our way back to Ekritik, save there, and that should be good. Did I grab the Quick Claw now, or... I did. Thank fuck I did. Okay. Put that back on stove. Alright. This shop is not available right now, right? No. I'm not gonna concern myself with Rocket Hideout stuff. Hiker Benjamin is running Diglets. Level 14 Diglets. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? These guys are so low level, I don't know why I was ever concerned about breaking the level cap from 30 to 31. I don't think that's an issue. I mean, I'm gonna beat them now, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I think what I'll do is I'll surf back. I'll check out the middle section, and then when I... Well, no. No, because I'm gonna be flying. It's... whatever. That's a little... That's a crit? Never mind. I don't know why I was scared. I think magnitude 10 would have been fine. I mean, magnitude 10 crit would not have been fine, but... And now you're gonna use Scratch. Okay, yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you get a Mega Drain TM? I mean, you probably don't. It's Gen 2, but... Considering they have Giga Drain in post-game. Maybe? Maybe they consider Mega Drain okay enough to have it here? Coping. No, it's always Magnitude 7. Every time, no matter what. This is the first time streaming where I would have been done and I didn't feel like stopping. I was like, yeah, I can keep going. That's probably a good sign. Let's bring out the Cutmaster for this. I don't know what this guy's deal is, but... Shane. Okay, I'm not worried. He's now the Stomp Master, and he's gonna stomp all over you. I was expecting that to be a one-shot, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I saw it coming and it didn't happen. What's up? Why are we shouting? This open road is my secret place. Yeah, literally the only entrance accessible to this town right now is my secret place. Should I use your moon? You have a moonstone? No. Fuck this guy. This guy annoys me. Alright, light bulb action. Let's go. We're gonna kill this Fisher. We're gonna fry him. It's my secret! That is a pretty embarrassing Quillfish sprite. The Crystal one Mogs here. Big flappy damage. Big flappy damage! Yo, that was a one-shot! I've never met a reasonable Shane. Yeah, even Shane Top is written with a Y. That is, yeah, I can get behind that. I can get behind the Shane slander. It's a cave. I'm gonna run Basil again. Let me look at Flaffy's moveset. It's even worse. I don't think we're concerned about either of them using Flash, but I think Gloom might have some more niche moves, maybe. Flappy's not using anything. I'm teaching Flash to Flappy. We're only gonna be using Thunder Punch later. That's it. So Light Bulb is gonna now fulfill its only purpose, which is being a light bulb. Is the entire thing dark, or is it just that one entrance? No, it's the entire thing. Okay. I think they changed this. I don't think Mount Mordor is dark in Crystal. I might be wrong. What am I doing? What is happening? There. But yeah, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've biked through Mount Mordor many times and I didn't have to use Flash each time I did. Is there any secret items here? Oh, I should use my repel as well, before I forget. Got lucky there, that I didn't run into anything. No items here. No? Okay, cool. Any up here? No? Okay, cool. None down there, probably. Alright. Just a short stroll through here. Some item up here. Guard spec. Can't use that. That's money. Don't tell Gen 1 me that. She thinks that she can use that, the guard spec, in the hardcore Mueslilocke. Oh, and that's it. That's literally it. Okay, there's not even a trainer here. Usually there's like a one trainer in Crystal, I think, but I was like over prepared. There's like nothing in here. Ether. That would have been useful at Morty. Would have saved me 1 minute. But we'll probably use those at the Elite Four. Any item here? No? Nothing? I mean, I guess that's that. Okay. I'll go buy like a few more repels, check the middle section out, and then that's that. Oh, I can't even buy repels here? We're gonna gun it. I don't think there's an encounter in Mount Mordor that I care about. We're gonna run on that one repel, and if we run into a Machop, then RIP. That's okay. Never liked the Gen 2 Black Sprite? I'm not a big fan either. The song is great, but the sprite is nothing incredible. There's probably items here, but I'm not gonna check every single spot. Okay, and there's an item there. Hyper Potion, that's useful. Sometimes. Not particularly in hardcore Nuzlocke, but nothing here. Yeah, that repel is running out so fast. Anything up here? Probably the way to continue, so... Yep. This sucks. We're running into one Zubat and it's over. I promise. Or like a fucking Sea King. Yep, there you go. There's the encounter. Whoa, Goldeen. Do we want to catch the Goldeen? I mean, are we? Is there a fucking encounter later where we're like, oh, I'm so glad that I can use the Goldeen dupe here? Because it's not like we're using Goldeen ever. Fuck this Mon, terrible Mon. So what? We take this? We take the Goldeen? When is Goldeen available? Let me check. Gen 3. You get Goldeen on every route ever. Gen 4, you get Goldeen every route ever. Yeah, sure, I'll catch it. It's probably overall okay, you know? Name suggestions for Goldeen right now. We're never this thing is never seeing the light of day. I did not fish it, so I'm not gonna lure ball it. Yeah, exactly. I think. When would you want Goldeen? Exactly. Never. Never. So just take it. So just take it. You're right. You're right. And before I forgot that I already used the Sea King in Gen 1. That's also true. Or I could teach this thing Whirlpool maybe, so I don't have to teach it to Krabby. I once again have to go look at the mons I used in Gen 1 because I forgot. No, my Surfer in Gen 1 was Blastoise, I remember now. So of course I didn't use a fucking Sea King there. Goldeen does not want to stay in the... Goldeen feels like a sponge? You sure about that? Goldeen can save my run. Hey, don't laugh when we're at Dragonite and we've somehow run... Like, our entire team has died and we had to bring Sea King because we only had 5 viable mons. And then the Horn Drill clutches up and kills that thing. Like, it might happen. It might happen. I don't fucking know. Fish? Like, what's fish like that you can find in a... Oh, a skewer, right? A skewer, because of the horn, right? Yeah, there you go. A lot of things starting with an S again. We're going back to the, We're going back to the Gen 1 naming scheme. Aren't skewers the things you put, like, meat things on? Like, you eat chunks of meat off of and like, vegetables and shit? Yeah, I would sooner use Blizzard, you're right. Anyway, I think skewer is fine. Not using it. Alright, now I don't need to care about encounters. Is there a... Please tell me there's, like, one hidden item. Okay, well, great. Well, I'm glad it wasn't Machop. I'm glad it wasn't Machop. Gen 4 Machop's gonna go crazy. Please tell me there's an item over here. Nope, I don't have strength. That's a dupe. That's the goat. I think. We used Eradicate, right? That's scary. I should not be running a slow mon up front. Okay, I said that's scary, but that did like no damage. I should still not be running a slow mon up front. I'm gonna put Kolava up front or something. Oh, I did not use Eradicate. I guess that wasn't a dupe either. For some reason I thought I used Eradicate. It was a Fearow. Finding Dynamic Punch and Stone Edge is always... I don't know what that's in reference to, but is that like the Machop, I guess? Yeah. Also, did Air Fryer really not fit in the character? I feel like Air Fryer would fit. I need to rename that thing. Because there's no way in hell that Air... Oh, it was a typo! It was a typo. I see it now because there's a space. It's Air Space. I named it Air Space. We need to go back to Goldenrod and rename... Also, I completely forgot to put the goat on the team, so I'm gonna quickly do that. Flaffy. Light bulb. Female. No item. There. And now Flaffy's there. Great. Is there an item over here? Might have been saving Raph for something like... Yeah! Eradicate's probably useful in Gen 7. Oh, never mind. Eradicate's probably useful in Gen 3 with Guts. When it has an actual ability. I think that was probably the logic. I think we were like, it's probably more useful in Fire Red Leaf Green than it is in Gen 1. Is that it? I can't get back from here. Even this was changed in crystal. Oh my god. Okay, well, good thing I have this, because I would not be going all the way around, and I did put my dig bot in the... Please stop. Wait, where's my escape rope? Oh, there. Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Get me out. And then we're gonna go right back in, because I didn't check the top floor. And then to end this session off, I am gonna run back to... Oh wait, I can't run back to... Yeah, I can't risk throwing away my... What am I doing? I need to flash. I can't risk throwing away my Pidgey encounter, so we can actually leave Egg Critique. I do not have Dig, it's on Arbok. It's okay. I just need to go around this once. I need to see if there's any items here, and then that's it. Good stream though. Good stream though. We got fodder. We got progress. That's the. Kanto's probably gonna be like two gyms per stream. I think that's more healthy. Because again, next stream is all the way to Cyanwood, and then the one after that is Lake of Rage and probably the Rocket. Yeah, the first Rocket Hideout and Mahogany, and then after that is second Rocket Hideout and Jasmine. I think, or maybe Jasmine first. Either way, and then Claire is last with Ice Path and all that stuff. Alright, we're good. Got a solid team for now. I'm not worried about, like, generic trainers anymore. I'm honestly not worried about gyms anymore until Claire. Really, the only thing I'm worried about right now is, like, rocket goons that blow up on you. That's, like, the biggest threat that's left. So I'd say next week Wednesday, earlier than this, like 2 hours earlier than this, around 4 PM my time, or Thursday. But I think Wednesday's more likely. I think it's gonna be Wednesday next week. We're gonna stream early. We're gonna get the Pidgey, daytime Pidgey, and we're gonna make it to Chuck, and then we're gonna probably absorb or Thunder Shock the shit out of him. Both options sound... No, wait, no, what am I talking about? I get Ampharos. We're gonna Thunder Punch the shit out of him. There you go. because we literally get Thunder Punch at the level cap. Yeah. No, Ampharos is gonna Thunder Punch the shit out of Chuck. We're so good. Thanks for watching. Y'all already subscribed, but everyone watching the VOD or whatever, you know, like and subscribe as always. And see you next week.